The Zone at 91.3 presents The B-Side.
Dan Gunn, man.
Dylan Willis.
What's happening?
Lots is happening. What's happening with you?
Well, here's what's happening with Dan Gunn. Summertime is here. You've transitioned from everyday blazer to you're a vest guy now.
Waistcoats.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that what you call it, a waistcoat?
Yeah, it's called a waistcoat. Yeah.
Is that because it keeps the waist in?
I don't know why it is. I think it's because it's a coat you wear only around your waist, as opposed to an arm coat.
I think it has something to do with what is it, back in the day, what did
My corset?
The corset.
Yeah.
I think that maybe that was the whole idea behind the three-piece suit was to keep dudes
corset.
looking tight game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll tighten this thing up then. I'm going to cinch myself into this sucker. So last weekend, there was a finale of Game of Thrones. No spoilers. No spoilers. It's okay.
I just watched it the other night.
I'm not responsible.
Bruce Willis was dead the whole time.
I knew that.
Yeah.
You want to hear a story? So when The Sixth Sense was coming out, I saw the commercial and I was like, Bruce Willis is a ghost. I knew it before it even happened.
I don't believe it.
It's a true story. Some of my friends went and saw it, came back. You will not believe what happened. I was like, is Bruce Willis a ghost? They're like, oh. Anyways, Game of Thrones.
Sorry, spoiler alert if you haven't seen The Sixth Sense.
So apparently 20 years.
Yeah.
And then
It's
you
still
can talk
not long
about
enough.
it. But Game of Thrones recently was on, and I watch it, and I heard that they broke their own record. Something like 8-9 million people viewed that episode live. Right? That's a big number. And also recently, I have a 4-year-old son, and we've been watching so much kids programming. It got me thinking. Rafi's like calling out the premier of the province about a bridge thing, and I'm like, who's a bigger deal? Is an HBO show about Game of Thrones a bigger deal than a child star? And it turns out, you know what? I think child stars or child programmers are bigger. Like, everybody knows the Friendly Giant, right? You remember the Friendly Giant? Like, I make references to the Friendly Giant.
That damn rooster in a bag really upset me as a child.
And Rusty the giraffe.
I liked Rusty. He was cool, man.
Okay.
But I always wanted to know why the rooster was in the bag.
Casey and Finnegan, right? Ernie Coombs and Mr. Dress Up.
Mr. Dress Up, the best.
Right?
Yeah.
So people know that. We all know Rafi. Rafi's now a political force. But I was looking at a group of people, a couple of people here in Victoria, Bill Reed and Reb Stevenson. They're Reb is from Parksville and Bill is from Victoria, and they put together a YouTube children's show called Pancake Manor. Have you guys seen it?
I have seen that.
I have seen that as well.
Max and I, even this morning, we were jamming out to Pancake Manor, and they hit 100 million views on their channel.
What?
They hit 100.
Wow.
They're in the top 60 most education watch programs on YouTube. And did you know that YouTube is the second largest search engine in the world, next to Google?
So it's safe to say that they're in the top 60 children's education in the world.
That's right. And when you get there, you get to be a big deal, right? Because YouTube makes money off of the content that gets played and the ads that get run. So they were brought down to LA, where they have the big YouTube studio and they bring in all their top content providers. He used to do a CBC radio show. She used to be a travel writer for the Toronto Star. And again, entrepreneurship and creativity, the Victoria vibe. Now they're producing in Victoria this Pancake Manor.
And as I understand it, he makes all the puppets as well.
Yeah, there's the puppets and there's these great animations. They're doing a great job. They just got a TELUS grant to take one of a new album that they have that's all about colors, to do some new animations for it, so to turn some of their puppets into animations so that they can use it. So
I know a color song.
Yeah, which one?
Red and yellow and pink and green, purple and orange and blue. I can sing a rainbow, sing a rainbow, sing a rainbow too. Also written in Victoria, British Columbia, Canada.
There you go.
Listen with your eyes, and sing everything you see.
Who wrote that?
This lady. She also wrote something else that was a really popular kids song.
Was it the lady we met at Canada Day last year?
No. Not the one with all those ravens.
Right.
Raven Lady didn't write the
we
color
meet
song?
a lot of
This has gone off.
people.
This has gone off onto a different tangent here.
Yeah, but anyways, cool entrepreneurial endeavor, creative, right here in Victoria. Awesome people, changing the world. And now, you know what? One of the things they do really well too is they take old songs, Old MacDonald or whatever. They actually add a bridge. You know, one of the things that drives a parent crazy, and they maybe don't notice this, is most children's songs don't have a bridge. And you need a bridge in a song for the math equation of music to add up. And so they actually went back and worked that in, and like they put down like Weezer as one of their top influences. So I think it's a really cool story, and
That really is.
love to throw some highlight on them from the B-side.
What is the program called again?
Pancake Manor.
Yes, go and check it out. And it'll be on the website?
It'll be on the website. Always check thebside.com.
Thanks, Dan.
Thanks, Dan.